talk about a pleasant surprise. Both versions of Dunhill Driven for 15 bucks a piece, 60 ml bottles. I've looked at these in the past, I want to say, because I've seen the bottles before. They have an interesting cylinder style with kind of this big flat cap on the top. I've seen the bottles. Like when I saw it, I was like, wait, those are familiar. 15 bucks. Abso-freaking-lutely. So I didn't look at the note breakdowns. I don't remember the note breakdowns, but I remember the bottles. So for 30 bucks, I got kind of excited here. So let's see if we got some gold. Let's see if we got some garbage. I'm going to bust them open and check them out. So considering one's an eau de toilette and one's an eau de parfum, blue bottle's the eau de toilette. I guess we'll start that route. I would assume this one came out first. So let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, that's the bottles I was thinking of. Very, you can see what I'm saying, that flat cap. Very strange looking bottle, but kind of cool looking. Dunhill tends to put out some decent stuff. There's a little bit of a concave style to the glass. Holds pretty strong. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Good atomizer. Aromatic green, a little spiced, a little citrus, generic. Smells done before. At least out in the air. Smells pleasant though. I mean, it's not a bad thing that it's been done before. It's just not a great thing. Ooh, juicy lemon, grapefruit kind of citrus. Like sharp. Very sharp, astringent type of citrus. Fresh and spicy and green. Super aromatic, like a lot of like sage. Smells more like a sage, giving it this fresh, spicy, aromatic smell. It does smell like it's been done before, but it smells for 15 bucks, guys. It doesn't smell super cheap to me. This is a steal for $15. It smells really good. The citrus here, this is so much more of a citrus fragrance than I thought it was going to be. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, it's some type of sharp yellow citrus, like a grapefruit, lemon, or both. Very sharp, like cutting into a lemon, sharp. I'm thinking it's like a clary sage note, maybe some lavender, something, but there's some bright aromatics here that leaves a bit of a fresh, spicy smell. That's not necessarily all that peppery. I think it's more of a green spice. I'm sure there's some woods and musk in the dry down. Let's pull this note breakdown up. I'm super curious.
A few minutes later.
So they both came out in 2021. This one's got decent rating, only 6 ratings though, 7.8 out of 10. Green, aquatic, citrus, woody, fruity. So it is pepper. I'll be damned. Black pepper, green apple, Italian lemon. That Italian lemon makes so much sense. It's very sharp. Juniper, orange blossom, sage. So there's plenty of aromatics here. I don't distinctively get orange blossom though, but ambroxan, teakwood, and vetiver. So that teakwood will give you a little bit of an aquatic feel. That's where that watery like type of smell is coming from. Mixing with ambroxan, that makes sense. Boy, it's all about that sharp lemon at the top though. Very green. Like I thought there would have been more greens to it. Sage, that seems pretty obvious here. I thought there would have been something perhaps like a rosemary instead of like juniper and black pepper. I was thinking maybe a rosemary note kind of thing, but whatever. It smells great. The citrus in here is fantastic. Look, it's simplified. It's not something super unique or anything. It's not super high level quality, but it also doesn't smell like $15 fragrance. I think this is an 8 out of 10 great in this first impressions. The opening's awesome. The opening is really good. Even if the other one's crap, getting this for 15 bucks, which I doubt it, I think we're off to a pretty good start. I'm hoping for something that's not super familiar with the eau de parfum, or even a richer version of this. I'd be down for that. The citrus is so good here. So good. Yeah, first impressions on Dunhill Driven Eau de Toilette, 8 out of 10. So we started out the gate hot here. So here's the eau de parfum. I've got high hopes. See what we're working with here. Gray and black. Okay. Everything the same. They came out in the same year. That's kind of strange. Great atomizers. Fantastic atomizers. Let's get some of this alcohol out of the way. The lemon on the eau de toilette is just phenomenal. This is very woodsy. This doesn't even smell the same. It's warmer. It's not near as fresh. It's a woody, spicy type of smell, but a slightly dry woody spice. Now this smells like it has orange blossom. This is reminding me slightly of something along the lines of a Nico sculpture, a wooden spices from Montal, the opening of Parfums de Marly Alter. This smells like potentially some nutmeg, dry, woodsy spice, orange blossom-esque type of smell. I'll be shut. Now, like, I didn't smell orange blossom in the eau de toilette. Maybe a little bit now that it's settling. But it smells pretty distinctive in the eau de parfum. It reminds me of those. Not the same fragrance, but similar. I got to pull these notes up.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so similar ratings. Fruity, spicy, synthetic, sweet citrus. What? What am I missing here? Because this note breakdown that's on screen, a little fruity and sweet, but not like you would think with this top of bergamot, lime, plum, and red apple. You would think, oh wow, that's got to be amazingly fruity, sweet, juicy. Nah, a little fruity, but I get the apple, but I don't get plum. Plum's usually pretty distinctive. I don't get any sharp citrus. That must be cardamom that I'm getting. I could have swore it was orange blossom, and that could be there from the other one's formula. I don't know, but like this note breakdown's a little confusing. Cedar wood and all that good, yeah. The woodiness, for sure, and the spice, I mean, seeing cardamom and cinnamon, that makes sense. I thought it might have been nutmeg because it's a slightly drier, woodsy, spicy smell. And aside from this red apple, I don't get bergamot, lime, or plum. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. They're classifying it, this scent as a fruity spicy. I don't get all the fruitiness. Like they're even putting that as the main accord. I don't get a lot of fruitiness here. I get apple. I clearly get this red apple smell, but I don't get the rest of it. And it's not as impactful as the eau de toilette. The eau de toilette is better. It still smells good. It's just not what I was expecting. And the note breakdown looks way better than what I'm smelling. That note breakdown looks incredible. That looks like a phenomenal fragrance. It is getting fruitier, but it's pretty much all red apple, some spice, and cedar wood. It's pretty much what I'm getting. It smells very good. It's a 7 out of 10. It's just not like, holy crap. When you see this note breakdown, you'd be like, oh, this is going to be the one. This is better. This is a better fragrance. This is more generic than this one, but it smells better than this one. It is getting better as it settles, though. Got to give it its due. It's getting better. Just needs a minute, probably. This is one that'll probably have to grow on me. Like, it's not bad at all. That's why I give it a 7 out of 10. It is very good. It's just, I'm disappointed seeing the note breakdown because I'm looking at it right here off camera. It's disappointing to see that excitement because that's an exciting note breakdown to me. Versus what I'm smelling is I don't get a lot of that. It's very little do I get of that note breakdown. I get the spice, I get the apple, I get the cedar. A little bit of amber. That's about it. Disappointed. Disappointed because it looks like it could be so much more, and maybe it will develop into so much more. I mean, this is the first few minutes. But I think it's a 7 out of 10. But going back to the eau de toilette, the eau de toilette's a great everyday type of fragrance. Green, sharp citrus. The lemon here is beautiful. This is a beautiful Italian lemon smell. Man, this is good. Watery, ambroxan. It probably has decent performance because there's ambroxan here, but 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. For 30 bucks, win-win. Even with this not being as good as I hoped it would be, still pretty good. Even if I'd have just got this one, I'd have been fine with it. 15 bucks? What a great trip to TJ Maxx. Well, that's my first impressions on the 2 Dunhill driven fragrances that I picked up for 15 bucks a piece at TJ Maxx. What a random find. Super happy to come across them. But yeah, until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback. And I love hearing from you guys. How many of you tried these? What do you think about them? Do you get more fruitiness out of this? Because I just get the apple. It is getting better as it dries, I have to say. Like, it's slowly creeping up. It really is. But this is phenomenal from the start. Not phenomenal. Really good from the start. Like, I really like this one much more. I wouldn't call it a blue fragrance, even though it's in a blue bottle, but versatile, sure. But if you see these out for 15 bucks, roll the dice. Why the hell not? It's 15 bucks. Trust me, there's other $15 fragrances at TJ Maxx that aren't near as good as these. I can bet you the 15 bucks on it. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on either one of these versions of Dunhill Driven and you give them a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.